guys, we are going to be doing another Theros draft. Like I said, we are doing the ranking today. We are flat 3-ish. So, unfortunately, we can't draft Theros. I mean, we could do best of 3, but then you don't get any ranks. So I would like to try to do my best to rank as much as we can today. Got a little while before the end of the season, but this was one of the bonus events that we scheduled for our Degen gems. So I think I should go ahead and take this Mythic. Mythic is good. Seems pretty straightforward, I think. Okay, so this card is definitely good enough, I think, to warrant just trying to force Gruul, if at all possible. We could potentially go like Simic Splash Red, it's a possibility, but Annex is like a great card, so it doesn't really seem necessary. Guildmage or Rhythm of the Wild. I know chat really likes Rhythm of the Wild. It's kind of hit or miss for me. Kind of just like taking the Guildmage. Rhythm is nice if you get there, though. How do you rate Gruul on the guild list? So, since Arena came out and since I've been streaming full-time, I really honestly don't get my hands on much paper anymore. So I thought originally when the set came out that Gruul was the best because of the way the AI drafted. The average Gruul deck was just going to be better than the average of any other deck. Now that said, I don't know what that would be, what would change that at a real table, and that just has a lot to do with the way the AI drafts. So my ranking list before was Gruul being always open and easy and very solid, very deep, into Simic being the second. Simic is more powerful, but not as often open as much as I would like it to be. And then I really liked the Orzhov deck. And then, so what's left? Rakdos and Azorius, and then Rakdos and then Azorius. Yeah. I mean, chat really likes this card. We'll take it. I think Guildmage might be better. But when this card hits, it can be quite devastating. Wow, it's a nice Savage Punch. All of our cards are pretty good. I'm a big fan of all of them. Gate or 3-drop? 3-drops we don't usually have problems getting. So I'll take 1 gate, just in case. Usually I don't want very many gates in my straight Gruul decks. This is a good pickup. Wow, we're still getting Gruul uncommons? That's good. In this particular deck, gates are worse, because we don't want our 3 or 4 drop to come into play tapped ever. But I'll play 1. There's nothing here for us, so we'll take it, but we might not want to play it. I really like the untap count trick more than a regular pump trick. Thought Collapse. Spec on the blue cards just because of the way the guilds work. You're not gonna be able to splash black as easy per se, but you could splash blue, so you could like switch into a Simic splashing like the Worm if need be, because we already have the 2 gates to support it. Should we open like mono bombs coming up? Mono red bombs. Mono blue bombs, I mean. Alright, so we got an Incubation Druid, a second Annex. I love all of our cards. Second Annex over a 4/4 Beast. Take a look at our curve here. I mean, I think the Annex is great. We're missing Skewers and Scorch Marks. We do have 1 fight, but that's not super high, all things considered. I haven't got to play Gateway Sneak since we came back to the set. Ooh, I'll take a Light Up the Stage, though. Light of the Stage is quite spicy. Hey, this was my preview card, guys. This is the card we got to preview, which is great. It's a 2-drop. It does stuff. Our 2-drop slot could use some help still. What else are we considering? Titanic Brawl, which will wheel. 3-drops are not usually very hard to find. We have 0 right now, though, that said. But I think these guys wheel around pretty late. Light Up the Stage number 2. We'll take this Smusher guy. Pretty good. I want this 3-drop over the rare. If I wasn't trying to rank, I might just take this late 20 gems because I don't really, like, these guys are pretty replaceable, but just in case, it's worth speccing on. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Not great. You're gonna head off, enjoy. All right, love, thank you for hanging out with us. Definitely appreciate you being here. We have 4 2-drops, which is enough. So I don't think we're gonna want to run this, but we will take it just in case. We definitely don't want that. I don't think we want any of these cards. Brown Trout, nice badge. You get some extra cheers too, emotes with your cheers, which is really cool. All right, Dagger Caster is really cool. Flames is really good in our deck. Take Flames. We don't have a whole lot of upside with Dagger Caster in our deck. More of a Rakdos card. Yeah, some of the emotes that you can use, others can't use. It's based on whether or not they've cheered in the channel. Take the Reach card over the 3/3, I think. It's not as big beats, but card is quite nice. Shuts down a lot of the Azorius decks. I'll take this. I don't want another gate. I don't even think I'm gonna run the gates that we've got. Ooh, Savage Smash. Or the Centaur, which is very good. We have plenty of 4s and 5s. I think I just want a Smash for tempo. Plenty of 2s. I just want the fight. This is a very late Annex. It's kind of crazy, actually. We have 3 3s. This is... Our deck is very heavy. Gatebreaker Ram. We don't really want that, though. I don't think we want any of these cards, to be honest. Spider's fine, but I think we just want these big beats. Probably not gonna want to run this guy. He's fine, but... Our deck's a bit on the heavy side. Wow, the Dagger Caster wheeled. Kinda crazy. We're gonna have a really hard time cutting cards, guys, in all honesty. $80 gems. We had all the rares. We rare drafted quite a bit. Because we got 40 for this, and then we got 20 for the Incubation Druid. What's the other rare that we got? In here. What's the other rare? Incubation Druid. Oh, yeah. the shaman. Elite, have a good night. Yeah, that's pretty common, so you can't really like let it bother you. But I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you, you know, giving me a little shout out there. Appreciate it. I don't even want this gate, to be honest. Alright, so we have double smash, so maybe Titanic Brawl, Incubation Druid. I don't really like this card that much. A lot of 2s, we don't like this card very much. How many creatures do we have now? 16, that's quite a bit. Plenty of 2s, plenty of 3s, plenty of 4s. Quite a bit of 6s, so we definitely want the ramp and 16 lands. We've got this, some fights. I really like this counter, this untapped trick. I mean, it might just be better to have a big pump, but it's easier to play around big pump than it is to play around Stony Strength. This deck is 7-0. Every time you say that, not you specifically, but anyone, that you always do very badly. I've gotten 7 wins with some of the worst decks, and then a lot of my very best decks go like, you know, 2-3 or whatever. So I'd rather not say that. I do think that our power level is quite good. We're missing some skewers. We're missing triple skewer like our last deck, but overall the rest of the creature quality is much higher. It's just super easy to go on the draw and have someone curve out on you, right? Like, it's tough. All right, 6 o'clock, so we need to drink, what is this, 8, 10, and 12. You skipped 9 and 11? Yeah. I can't drink a bottle of water every hour. I drink a bottle of water every 2 hours is my goal. I don't even make that half the time. So if he plays that, he could just kill it. So I like smashing this for now. Hopefully we hit a land soon. Land me, let's go. He missed his land as well. It's kind of nice. Not a land, but he'll play this probably and then pass, I would imagine. Hey guys, we're getting a host. Welcome, welcome. Have fun? We will, thank you. I hope your stream was going well as well. Kinda scared. I don't know why he wouldn't just play that. So if we get a land, we can't do this, but we can do this. I feel like we kind of need to do this now. Feels bad. We're at 9. I don't like it. By any means. Go. Song request. There's a stick here. Why? +1/+1 counter. We're gonna fight this. Could give it +4 if he had whatchamacallit, but looks good. Maybe we should have killed this. Just because... Oh, that's a good card. This only does 4 damage? Yikes. Ugh. That's very good. That thing goes up and becomes what? 7/7 as well? Yeah, that is a little loud. Sorry, guys. I wish YouTube had, like, some sort of volume stuff going on. So he could have a pump spell to boot, which would be scary. He adapts and pumps. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is an instant. All right. So we want to block this guy for 5. He's on top deck mode. So if we do this now, he can then no longer remove counters, right? And kill our guy for free. He won't attack. We won't be able to trick him into attacking, unfortunately, but... I didn't want him to attack with just the one thing, and then in response, try to kill our guy. Top deck modes. We have a lot more land than he does, so hopefully we can catch up. Yep. It's just pumps, right? Gains menace. All right. gonna do this now before he can draw a removal spell. What's this? Count the number of +1/+1 counters on creatures you control. Alright, so it goes like this. Yep. What if both of you had lands in hand? I was still ahead, because he was on top deck mode for a little while. Can you double activate force triple chump? I don't think I could force triple chump, especially with him. He's at 11. There's no way. And we definitely couldn't triple activate this. Maybe we can now that we got this, but last turn we couldn't. That's a lot of mana. It's 15 mana or something. Draconic, how are you doing? It's been a little while. So if we attack with this and he doesn't block, what can we represent on the way back? This is kind of scary, actually. So he can activate it 1, 2 times? Makes him pretty big. Look at this, though. I think this is okay. How are the drafts? Good. We went max wins on a best of 3. And then do I want to let it trade or do I want to trample over? This doesn't have trample, right? It would only trample over for... I guess it would trample over for 4. That's kind of a lot. Yeah, we'll keep the activation on the shaman. Plays around skewer as well. Kind of nice. So now we can, it could go up to what? A 6, 7, a 7, 9? And it would kill his biggest guy? like that. We could have given it Menace, but I think it's a little soon for that. I like doing this. It also holds open another activation. And now we'll go ahead and give it Menace and attack with everything. It would kill him, I think, or get very close to it. Yeah. Do you have EDH decks besides Kaikar? I don't have any EDH decks. That was not my deck. That was made for me by the show to borrow. They just gave me the because we recorded that like a month before the cards came out. Wizards of the Coast gives them the set early, and then they are able to tell us what some of the cards are, so we can use them in the decks, and then they create the decks for us. I don't have any EDH decks. Dear person, can you please stop curving out with Death Touchers against my big green beats? Have you played any YouTube on Arena? I don't know what that means, man. Any YouTubers? I mean, I play in the streamer event. I was in the invitational. I'm sure there was some in there somewhere. This is a problem. I like it because it gets rid of the Death Touch creatures. It's kind of not the worst. It's not great, but holy shit, this deck. You know what we need? We need our big board clear, right, guys? Hey, Pinkerton, how are you? Tell you scary or sad stories from my childhood. Not at the moment. I'm very glad that you're invested in the stream, but I am trying not to lose to this absurdity that's happening right now. That's the card we needed, but it might be too late at this point. We have no life gain in the deck. Yep. So we're just dead now, right? like we're pretty dead. This is sad, the first time we could get something to stick. She looks like a DJ. She does, for sure. All right, so can someone slip me some life gain under the table? That would be great. Drat. It's okay, you're not unfocusing me from the game. It's more just like, that's some very in-depth conversation, right? For chat to ask. Tell us sad stories from your childhood. I just like to keep it a little less personal. There's no better way, I guess I was gonna be sarcastic, but I'll just be serious. There's no worse way to like drag down the stream, right? We're all trapped at home for the quarantine. People are out of work. The last thing we need is like sad stories. 3 lands is hard to pass up, but we have a shitty curve. Does this count as life gain? Shadow! Thank you, appreciate the bits. Times are so peppy, I know, right? I have not seen one with the challenge decks. Brazen Borrower is like sky high, right? That's gonna drag down the price a bunch. Double top. That's never good. Yanks! What the heck? Holy smokes, guys! Yanks is trying to keep ahead of Cadence of Hyrule. Also, Shadow, what game is it that you wanted? Did he double growth spiraled? Summer, it looks like you did start a train. Bastion it is. Bastion breaks 400. Hot damn. The Streamathon week is gonna be busy. What does this thing do now? Exchange control. Target non-land permanent. Wow, and I can't switch back. That seems kind of terrible. This could be a pump spell. Shadow, thank you. I appreciate the cheers, guys. You are so awesome. All right. He's running low on cards. So even when he makes this switch, we still get some stuff, right? We still have some stuff. That card's annoying. To be sure. I have a feeling he's gonna maybe switch with this soon. He's quite large, and then we'll hopefully be able to eat whatever he switches with. The plan. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he definitely has enough mana. Yep. All right, so let's hit this land. Ooh. You know, I guess that's fine. We can play an incubation druid with it and get the land next turn. And then we can still eat like a flyer next turn. What the heck? Rat with some cheer. Yanks. 5,000 bits. Ah! That's so many! Alright, I'm a little scared. I think that's probably a 2-for-1 is probably worth it there. I don't want to play into a counterspell. No, thank you. I just ate. Alley Cat, thank you. Rat and Yanks. Is there a specific place you guys would like your cards? Ooh, oh no. This isn't good. This guy's gonna get so big. He's got big booty now. That is a big, big booty. Summer! What the heck? Holy shit! Don't really want that right now. So let's go here. I owe you guys some hype. Some massive, massive hype. Oh shit, is this the Wildermyth? Oh, I played it into the wrong counterspell. Oh god, we're gonna get milled out? Yikes. Bastion gets 50 points. And Wildermyth. Thank you guys. Holy shit. Alright, 5. He's got no cards, so we want to try not to get milled out here. So if I scry top, he'll mill it, right? Guess we go like this. So it would take 5 mana. It would give us only 4 left. They've got no cards in hand, so I'm really hoping he blocks the 3 power minion. He takes the 3 here. Kind of fine for us, because that means we can still... Now we can actually pump this up. And still have enough to cast. Summer! Thank you, thank you. Maybe we should have rushed that this turn. Ah, Boofy! Bastion. I swear I can keep up. Thank you guys. Bottom. Got 1 card in hand. Alley Cat! Gifted sub hype. Really? Top decked? 0 cards in hand? That's what you got? Holy shit. I even thought about doing this first, but I was like, he had no cards in hand. What are the chances that he just has it? Guess we found the answer. Still have 17 cards. This is still kind of fine. Three lands off the top. It's kind of nice of him. We could have actually had it too. He still would have been able to flash in our guy, but we would have had a 5/6 trampler-y guy, right? Hasty. Bottom. This actually costs a little less. Down to 3, so he can't actually mill us out, I don't think. Because every time he does, it costs him a life, right? Remember when mana burn was a thing? That was a while ago. Why didn't you go for it? Because I wanted to attack with this. I only had the mana to do it if I didn't want to attack with the 3/5. But if I just play it and he didn't top deck exactly a counter with 0 cards in hand, then we get to swing in with a big army, right? Because that thing had Riot as well, so we were able to fight whatever and give his guy, and give our guy haste. But you're right, we had exactly enough mana if we didn't want to attack with a 3/5. So we should be okay here. Should be lethal. Could have a bounce spell. Oh shit! Fried PB&J! Thank you, thank you. 5 gifted subs. Keeping the hype train alive. Yeah, but that's a, you know, a reasonable question. And I think if he had more cards in his hand, I would have. But it's hard to play around a counterspell in that specific spot. Most decks don't run very many. Top deck only, so it's not like they set it up or planned it. You know, it's far more likely literally a land at that point in the game. Bye, hope you win. Have a good night, love. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, on the play, 3-drop, 4-drop. I hope I win too. Trying my damnedest. Choo-choo. Aw, Hamlet looks so cute with the pride wings. I legitimately don't know if I have those wings. It's a lot of damage. I feel like I should have them. Yeah, I do have them. Nice. Hey, Shadow. I love this community. Thank you. Appreciate the Hamlet cheer there. Very sweet of you. Oh boy, it'd be hard to beat. Yikes. Super yikes. So he's gonna play another ill-gotten inheritance next turn. So that's kind of gross. +1/+1 counter. This thing's got trample. He's got 10. If he does, he's got 4 chumpers and this guy's got trample? It's kind of a tough call. I feel like if he does that... It is not supposed to be that. So he had what now? Double rare removal spells? Alright, that seems fair. Alright, that's pretty shitty. Down to his last card, though. Thank you for pointing that out. That means we've been missing out on our sponsorship for the last 2 hours, almost 3 hours. I misspelled it twice, apparently. Wow, that's really bad for me. was actually misspelled earlier and someone told me about it and I took out a letter and replaced it with the wrong letter. Three, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 damage. How bad is this? Scorch. Okay, so this is getting pretty bad. We have 4 damage. So many chump blockers with this, and that double rare removal spell was just so insane. He's got 3 ill-gotten inheritances in his deck. So we might be able to win. If we can hit a land. Even if we can't, if he doesn't top deck a creature, he's dead to the shaman, right? I think that's it. He can gain some life here. But it shouldn't matter. He can block the biggest thing. Take 7. Yeah, that's 8. Yeah, he takes 7. And then where we live by 1. He's got 5 damage here. He can crack it, which would take all of his mana. We live literally by 1 here, I think. Unless he has like a skewer. Because Mark can't go face. Does he have enough mana? How much does this cost? Oh my god! Oh my god, his top decks! Oh, he didn't have it. He had 5? Oh. Oh man, I was like, oh my god, what are the chances? Oh, I thought he had 5 mountains there. Oh my goodness. Here's the song request, guys. I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. Oh my god, I thought we were so dead. God damn, that was close. Yikes. Scary close. Alright. No attacks. We're gonna take some beats off this though. But that's okay. All of our guys are gonna be quite large. Gatebreaker Ram, that's kind of scary. +1/+1 counter, +1/+1 counter. It's very large. I will happily trade this for your Gatebreaker. I don't really want to risk you having gates. How many wins do you have already? I think we're just like 1-1. Ah, Torefi! Thank you, thank you! Appreciate the bits. Or 5. I guess I can attack with both. Hey, Epic, welcome. How are you?
Oh, I could be all it is you need, 'cause we are trying to find a way to feel. If I could sleep, I'd dream of what we'd be, but I can feel you slip further from me. Oh, it makes it hard to be
Progress is going well.
when you are
Mostly.
that I want, but don't have. And I'll run into the sea, follow this heart that escapes me. It escapes me, and
I'm not sure how far we are, though, in this draft event. We're about to find out. Oh, I thought we were 1-1. We're 4-1 now. Damn, these games are going quick. Best of one will do that to you? I know. Definitely. Nope. Minimize, no. Not yet, not yet. I was gonna show you guys my token later, after our draft. Eep. I don't need to show you guys the token right this minute in the middle of our draft. Ah, more song requests. I keep switching and then switch back immediately. No, you're fine, Summer. Not at all. I have bad timing to switch, that's all. This card's really good against Orzhov. Gruul Stompy, best Stompy? Agreed. Hour stream is going well. Thank you for asking. Hanging out. We are 6.5 hours in. This feels like Death Touch card. +1/+1 counter. I'm a big fan, nerd girl. Thanks. Are you ever going on tour? Now I just think you're trolling. But I do appreciate the hype. I thought that was the mana I needed for the beast. Guess not. +1/+1. Our guys are quite large.
As I wake up every morning, I wish the day would end. Because a day without you in my life, I don't know.
This could be a removal spell. We'll make this guy not block, so he can't use any trickeries. Seems okay. I don't know if you do direct challenges with fans. So there should be a challenge. I don't know if I actually ended up adding it. Hang on. There should be a challenge for points. And then there's also during drinking games we do them. I don't usually do them in the middle of the streams just because, you know, people don't tend to like it if I stop what I'm doing and then like play with individuals. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh? It is. Yeah. When is the drinking games? They're on Fridays. You can check the schedule down below or jump into the Discord. We have more information about it there. All right. So every time you lose, take a shot. I mean, the game would be over very quickly. And if you don't like giveaways, that's okay. We try to make the drinking games last a little longer. You know, we try not to make it like people's sex life, if at all possible. Focus to the right, here I am. We'll regret this if we draw a land. This is why I fucking hate gates. That's why we have Gruul gates in the deck that we're not running, or in the pool. I hate Gruul gates. They're just the worst in this situation. We have no fucking removal either to deal with any of this nonsense. By the way, do you have to be like top 1,000 player or something to get into the tournaments? You can check the Wizards website. It depends on the tournament. Everything changes. But most likely, I think it was like 1,500 the last time we looked. This is probably going to be a loss. I could attack and light the stage. And if we do that, I want to make sure we have a blocker for that, which if we don't hit a land here, we're going to be kind of fucked. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kind of needed that. So, are we dead? Six, that's 11 damage. We could double block this. I think we just want to kill this for free. Take a lot of damage. We died to like a skewer. 4, 5? No, not quite. I think we do want to make sure we go wide here. Sucks, so we lose out on the 5/5, but if he has a removal spell and we die to like something stupid, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we could have risked it. He's got a lot of cards in hand. How big can this pump spell be? This gives him 2 creatures, but I like our other guy better anyway. 5, 6. This plays around +1/+1, but not +2/+2. 6. I guess if we go like this and he's got +3/+3, it's fine. This way it still dies. There's a first strike spell, but nobody uses that in this set, right? That would suck. This plays around +3/+3. Do you Uber Eats to gat food? I don't, are you talking to me? I genuinely don't know. Okay, card's a problem. Card's definitely a problem. So we're gonna light the stage. I like this. +1/+1 counter. We're gonna eat a 4/4. This thing has menace, but I think that's okay. Things aren't seeming too scary yet. He can draw 2 more cards later, but he also hasn't drawn any land. So oh boy, that's a large friend. If we make it so it can't block, that's what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage? We're a little off. Wow, we're super close to being able to kill him here. Oh, actually, this is almost it. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's Xaxes? I was counting the pump on the +3/+3. Is that right? 9, 10, 14. Looks good. Math is hard. All right, sweet. But I guess we just take each other at our word that we are taking sips, question? No, there's no... It's not like a game. Like, I'm not trying to make you pass out and die. It's... The drinking game, it's not Scout's Honor, it's enjoy the drinking game however you want to enjoy the drinking game. If that means you take sips half as many, or you take none, or... There's tons of people who come in and they just don't drink. There are lots of underage people, there's giveaways, it's just a party. Hang out, have a good time. You really don't need to worry about taking each other at each other's word. It doesn't matter. If you don't drink, you can't be here. Leave. Get the fuck out. You've been sober for 9 months? Well, then you shouldn't be talking about the drinking game. +1/+1. This card is a fucking problem. That's unfortunate. That's also a problem. That's rude. Here I am with no cards. No lands, I mean. Yikes. If you owned Black Lotus, what would you do with it? Sell it? No, I don't want to die like this. Gross. I don't think we can do enough damage next turn. This is 10. So if he has one blocker next turn, technically we could kill him. Maybe. Because this is 10 damage, right? 8. Oh no! Wait, how much damage is that? That's 12. No! Oh, sad. I forgot that this thing could ping for 4 damage. We actually set up lethal on our turn if he plays one blocker, because we had a 2/2 haster that could prevent a blocker. But drat. 6/1 is going to turn into 6/3 probably. Feels bad. This hand looks really bad. That looks better. We have a land in our hand, so we have a mana ramper, so we're gonna be greedy here. We're on the play. I would very much like to not have enough playables, so. Oh god. Do you have a quench? No! We're so dead. We're so dead. Dear person, why do you have so many cards in your hand? Ew. That card's large. Hmm. 3, 4, 5. So we could untap the druid, eat the 3/3, depending what he plays, and then Savage Smash next turn. Hopefully, whatever he plays as a blocker. Gonna gain life, that hurts. Interesting. That would be 4. He blocks it with the 3, it's no good. What is he flickering? Shit. That's super bad. Oh, that's super bad. That's the one block I didn't want you to make. Crap. That flicker, man. It got me. It got me good. Alright, that's fine. That's sort of fine. Hoping he would make one of the bounce blocks. You're back? You didn't really tell us. Oh, you said bye. Be right back. There's a stick here. Two cards left. You guys think he has another 2-drop counterspell? Okay. Gains the 3. Almost. Eat this. This is turning out okay considering we mulled. Oh gosh. Come on. If you own a card in Arena, does it count as owning it in paper? Is Arena the same thing as paper? Do you think? Like 6? I'm wondering if he'll forget about the pump here. That's 3 damage. Oh, it only does 3? Oh. Add 3 mana instead. I thought it was 1 for every kind of that counter. Oh, okay. That kind of sucks. But that's still fine. So if we had played this, we would have had it. I thought we could honestly pump twice, to be honest. I thought this would count for 4. There's another card that, it's the elf. It's the rare elf, I think, that does that. 5. So we've got 8 lands. 6, potentially 8 lands. Very duelist. 3, 6, that's 6 mana. Alright. So if he gang blocks, we can only kill 1 thing? Kill the... Yeah, I guess we just kill the biggest thing. Considering we have a ton of hasty tramplers. Definitely could have cast that thing twice. Oh yeah. Flooding out. I would like him to not play a card every turn. Start. It's a good thing these guys are kind of bad, but come on. Ugh. So bad for me. Better. Doesn't kill much though. I'm gonna trade this. I'm hoping he'll trade the 2/2/3s is the goal. Not great. But it gets us an extra one on the flame. Also, I want to do it on my turn, not his turn. Ooh, actually, him giving me the bird here is kind of nice. So we get to kill all 3 of them now. Can't you assign 1 damage each? You can only do that if you have dealt the damage first. You must assign full lethal to a creature before moving on to the next target. I was trying to see if there was a way. I wasn't expecting him to block like that, so I was hoping there was a way for me to get the flyer as well. I didn't count my mana. Fine. Or 5. Yeah, 1 off again because I'm stupid. Okay. Clearing up the board slowly but surely. Do we still have double light the stage? We have 1 light. Looks like it's starting to be their turn to draw some lands, which is nice. Cards in their library. Oh gosh, another chili, huh? Really good. Alright, so he doesn't quite have lethal next turn. Come on. I don't know why I attacked with the Druid. All right, 5. We have 3 more lands than him in play. 4 lands. God, this is terrible. So he could have a pump spell, but I wanted to get him to 4 because that would put him dead to one of the tramplers, the hasters. We have 2 4-power hasters, a 6-power haster. Oh god. Alright, so if he attacks here, we're still solid, right? To draw one of the tramplers. He blocks, yeah. Oh no. He would just eat this and then we die on the crackback. We die on the crackback regardless. Oh wait, we win. We win. We have to give it to the incubation druid. Is the key here. I kind of forgot I was doing the math on the stinger first. Ooh, that game was close. I mean, we could still be dead if he has a bounce spell or another judgment or something. Could easily dead. Ooh, it's a long game. We were flooding when we got to like that even mark. We were doing the flooding, but then we, you know, slowly kind of traded places with them, which was really nice. Gave us an opportunity to come back. So 7-2 for the draft. Making some headway on the ranking, which is always good. Let me take a screenshot here. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. If you enjoyed the content, please click the link below to check out our sponsor, Cool Stuff Inc. Without them, none of this content would be possible, and they've actually given us a 5% off code, so check that out. Also, a big thank you to all of you who have signed up for my Patreon. Many of you guys see your names here on this screen, and again, none of this content would be possible without you, so thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.